What's up, everybody? This is Chieftain, and I'm here with Blacklight Oni and Hero, and you're watching the Tryhard Awards 2021.
Cue the applause. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, fans.
Another fucking garbage year. Just keeps on going, doesn't it?
It keeps on going.
The gift just keeps on giving.
Shockingly enough, something was said last year that came true in a positive way.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Indie developers, please listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. Look into my eyes. You are our only hope.
And that's all we're going to say, because we want to get into the awards, right, guys? Let's get right into it. I'm sure Oni is fucking stoked about this, being an indie gamer herself. She loves the indie industry.
An independent game has nobody big. Just we say this every year. Nobody big funds these guys.
Nobody huge.
The small, talented teams that wear so many hats, work incredibly long hours, and work their fingers to the bone, and they're 90% of the time overshadowed by the big AAA titles. I'll just say, without further ado, the best independent game contenders are...
Best independent game. Subnautica Below Zero.
New blueprint synthesized.
Curse of the Gods. Cyber Shadow.
So, but the winner was Subnautica Below Zero. I know the game came out a couple of years ago, but it's been in beta for so very long, and they finally gave the final drop and a major DLC pack to go with it. So Subnautica Below Zero, congratulations!
Yeah,
great.
Wow, that was like really quick. We usually do a really long explanation about stuff, so I'm kind of put it back how quickly that went, especially when Hero talks. When Hero speaks and I speak, it usually goes a long time. For Best Game Developer, I'm going to be doing it.
No! God, please, no!
Each of the preceding developers and studios accomplished something great. Their work inspired us to look at all the artistic majesty of making games and what video games can be. The nominees for Best Game Developer are... Best Developer, Double Fine. Unknown Worlds Entertainment.
New blueprint synthesized.
Mechanical Head Games. And the winner is Mechanical Head Games. Hey-o.
At the risk of possibly running longer than we should, this was what we were talking about. Well, I was talking about in the last segment there. Mechanical Head Games, Cyber Shadow. That particular game really tickled that Ninja Gaiden itch, as far as, you know, the old school 8 to 16-bit side scroller action.
Of course. Yeah.
All the reviews talked about how the pleasing challenge was. You know, it was there in place, because, you know, if you're talking about some of these older games, there was no easy mode for most of them.
Right. It was always a challenge. What do you think, Oni?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was either Super Mario or it was Battletoads. There was no in between. It just goes to show how much you care about this, and people want to see a level of craftsmanship in video games again. They don't want these cookie cutter things. It's almost like we're going to talk about that in a bit.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I love that. Love the segue, and the revenge is real with Blacklight Oni, because she's just introduced our final quote-unquote award. I wouldn't even call I would call it more like a Razzie, if you guys understand what a Razzie is.
More like a pin of shame. Pin of shame sounds good.
Kind of, yeah.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
Without further ado, for the second year in a row, because Oni did such a fucking bang-up job last year doing it, she will be announcing the Tryhard Award.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
Brought to you by disappointment, shame, and your mother's basement. We come to the segment that is both something we look forward to, but also something that we just hate having to go over because it's the same shit every year.
More or less.
So basically the Tryhard is, as you may know, the pin of shame, the cone of shame, the dunce cap. Nice try, but no.
It wasn't good.
Yes, we recognize that you released a game, if you want to call what you released a game, and so bad that we can't help but basically destroy it publicly. And you can't pay us. You can't bribe us.
She loves mentioning that. We can't be paid because we don't have the opportunity to be paid at this point.
And the thing is that you couldn't pay us to change our mind. The unfortunate souls within our Tryhard Awards category are as follows.
Tryhard Award. Cyberpunk 2077.
Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
Avengers Assemble.
Knock out as many of those generators as you can. We stop that signal. We stop those warships.
eFootball 2022.
Let me be clear. We forgot one more Tryhard Award. And who better to announce the final Tryhard than Barack Obama? Here is the final Tryhard nominee.
Call of Duty Cold War.
Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants.
Okay. Full disclosure. I actually added that in without Oni and Hero's permission, and I was hoping not to catch shit for it. So I really appreciate them not saying anything a lot for it, but I had to throw that in there because I needed to do my Barack Obama because I haven't done it in a long time. It was just an excuse to do so.
The truth of the matter is that I personally agree with Call of Duty ending up in the Tryhard brackets every time because it's
Look on her
the
face
most.
It's just priceless.
It's the most low effort trash heap every damn year. The most low effort production. Like it's everything's cookie cutter. Everything's repeated. Everything's just, oh, let's just slap this together so we have another game and change the name.
Should we find out who the winner is?
No, I thought we were just going to bullshit some more.
Okay.
Something you noticed about all three games was probably the fact that they are all from companies that have been around for a while.
Right.
Okay. And yet, they all wound up here. The face of this issue. They embody all of these different things and more of the gaming industry at large, especially with the AAA titles. That's why you didn't see a AAA title in really any of the other gaming award sections, is because indie is where it's at. And people know this. Gamers know it. That's where they're willing to invest their time and money, and I respect that. Which one do I think? And I had to kind of explain myself on this one. It was pretty close. I mean, all three were pretty fucking shit games.
It's a shame that what's in here is utter crap.
It was Marvel's Avengers Assemble.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
I really did. Why? eFootball has only been out for like, what, a month? Maybe 2? Is it bad? Absolutely. Hands down, yeah, it sucks. Cyberpunk 2077 has had some serious issues. That is not even a question. But Avengers has had some seriously poor decisions. Yeah. They cannot accept responsibility for when things go wrong, like, PlayStation players finding out they just doxed themselves through their IP address and then not even actually admitting that it was the IP address, just a series of numbers. They include things that players don't want, and when players tell them, hey, get rid of it, they don't until like almost a month later. Their narrative and their story is lackluster at best, if you even want to call it a narrative or a story. A full price game that still isn't complete almost a year post-launch.
Yeah.
Seriously?
A lot of the nominees had that, though. They had all those problems.
Well, Avengers had 3 fucking companies behind it. You had Disney, you had Square Enix, and you had
Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics. 3. None of them were old hat. How dare you do this to your fucking customers? They deserve better.
All of them old.
Oh. Going dark in the last couple of minutes. What did you guys think about the Tryhard Award? Do you agree with Oni? Do you agree with Hero and myself with the selections that we have selected? Comment, like, and subscribe at the links below. And if you disagree with us, we want to know too. We'll probably go into more detail after this video drops on our live. And so we'll go into more detail about these awards. And if you guys have questions there, you can join our live as well. Stay tuned for part 2 next week. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at the links below. And on behalf of the one and only Hero, Blacklight Oni, she's not opinionated at all.
No, not at all.
And I'm Chieftain. And on behalf of all 3 of us and the entire Lagging Out community, signing off and lagging out.